Alright, this video is going to be about Brock. I always mess this part up. It's always the beginning.
Batteries, but my trunks they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Okay, this video is going to be about Brock Lesnar and his new contract that he has, along with WWE, come up with to better suit him financially, and then when it comes to having him on more shows. WWE, being the very traditional company that they are, I guess have a philosophy that every pay-per-view needs the champion there and needs the champion to wrestle. For me, I think Brock Lesnar should be a guy who is not like that. He is, honestly, he is bigger than the actual company itself. You know, there are very few guys you can say that for, a very small handful, I would say. You got The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Brock Lesnar are really, and maybe Hulk Hogan you can throw on that list, being guys who are bigger than the actual company. They can go somewhere and they can just be just larger than life. If I was booking the company, I would have Brock Lesnar just like minimal dates as possible. And it seems like they built him up when he first came in to be the machine, just to be a monster, and pretty much what he is now, and just destroy everybody. And having him lose in his very first match, I guess, hurt him in the long run, because it seemed like in his feud with Triple H, it seemed like that aura of Brock Lesnar, the fact that you hadn't seen this guy since 2004, it was just kind of whatever. He debuted the night after WrestleMania 28, and people went nuts. I was in that crowd. I lost my shits. And as the time went on, it was like, oh my God, Brock's back, Brock's back. But after losing, it's like, you know, I don't know if it really makes sense that he's back, or, you know, why is he losing so much? That whole feud with Triple H, where they did SummerSlam, they did WrestleMania, they did Extreme Rules, I think, in the cage. But I don't know, just that whole feud was just something that it really made Brock Lesnar just another guy. And then he came back against CM Punk and slowly got built up to just being a machine again, and beating The Undertaker at WrestleMania, breaking the streak, made him the biggest heel in the company's recent history. And now he is champion. He is unstoppable. So why have a guy like that? Why ruin a guy's aura, if that's the word you want to use, by having him at every show? He's a special attraction, which so many guys could have been, but just overexposure just takes away that special feel. Have him only wrestle every other month. You know, you're going to have him wrestle at Night of Champions. Let him kind of ride off until, well, if you want to do Hell in a Cell, kind of squash that with Cena, and then have him not wrestle until maybe the Survivor Series, or maybe the Royal Rumble. And that's when you set up his Royal Rumble, his WrestleMania feud with whoever wins the Rumble. And obviously you need to have him there, but actually wrestle maybe once, one big Raw match. You know, there's always that one or two Raws before WrestleMania that are always built up to be just a spectacular event. It's a glorified Raw is a better term for it, but that's what I'd do with Lesnar. Having him, I'm sure they're going to have him at every single pay-per-view, have him at like 2 shows before. It's just going to ruin his aura, really. It's just going to make him another guy. And I think if, just like The Rock, you know, he showed up here and there, but when he came, you remembered it, and it was always just a big pop from everyone. That's what people are like with Lesnar, because whenever he's there, something special happens. There's always something to talk about. But you can't have something to talk about every other week. So that's just me. Have him a few times a month. That's it. Don't overuse him to the point where it's like he just becomes another guy. That's all. I'll see you guys in the next video.